Melissa Ziggler just spilled some tea about Abby and her time on Dance Moms. And y'all, it is seriously wild.
She has more class in her little finger at 13 than you have in that big fat body at 45.
Chloe, it's finished. Your kid's washed up.
How dare you? Do you know anything about that kid? No!
Dance Moms fans can attest to the fact that there was never any shortage of drama on the show. Whether the moms were fighting amongst themselves, with their rivals, or with Abby, almost every episode featured an argument of some kind. Now it's coming out that the producers of the show did everything they could to manipulate and create drama. So you know Melissa Ziggler, right? She's Maddie and Mackenzie Ziegler's mom. Well, Melissa and her daughters were stars on the show Dance Moms. The show premiered in 2011 and followed the lives of young dancers and their mothers as they trained and competed in the world of competitive dance. Now, Melissa is coming out and exposing the show for being toxic and traumatizing, and fans have been quick to share their shock about what she had to say. Here are some reactions. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, Melissa revealed that at first, she didn't even want to be part of the show. I never thought about Maddie being famous. I never wanted to be on TV, and I never want to be on TV again. She said a friend of hers who was a producer on the show first pitched the idea to her. It was supposed to be a documentary for 6 weeks of them just following the dancers and their moms. I didn't think it was a reality show. I didn't even know what a reality show was then. I never watched any. Melissa revealed something seemed off about the show right from the beginning. She said that she was pushed and pressured by the producers of the show to sign a contract to be on the show. At the time, she didn't think it was a big deal, but then came Abby and all the drama. In a Q&A video on her YouTube channel, Melissa was asked about Abby and if she really was mean or if she was just doing it for the cameras. She said Abby wasn't always like that. She was nice and sweet to the girls, but as the show went on, she began to change.
Like, Abby was so much fun with the girls. She used to literally put like 11 girls in her Hummer and take them to the movies. I mean, like, she would pile them in and she would buy them all this junk food at the dollar store and then get them into the movies, and they would have so much fun, and then they would go to Sonic Burger and eat junk food. The show is a lot of pressure, and they wanted her to yell, and then I think it just became a habit for her, and then she just loved it. I don't know if she loved it, but she definitely became mean from the show, but I think we all became different people, of course.
Melissa said that after a while, Abby developed a habit of shaming the girls on the show. This has led to a lot of the girls who are on the show to not even talk to Abby to this day. Chloe Lucasiak, another girl on the show, actually left Dance Moms because she heard Abby making fun of her eye while she was having an argument.
You heard. As a mom, I can't sit by and watch this woman destroy my child anymore. She can't steal her passion. She can't steal her self-confidence. My line's been crossed. Dance isn't worth it. Let's go, Chloe.
Chloe and her mom eventually came back to the show, but even though it's been years since Chloe left the show completely, she has been working on healing from the experience.
I just have like these things coming up, and like acceptance is amazing, because accepting that I need to heal through that I'm not quite healed from that, but that I can heal from that was life-changing for me. It felt like such like a burden on me, and now I realize that I can work through it and that doesn't have to define my identity anymore. I'm really getting deep with you all. Wow.
Back on the show, Abby and Maddie's complicated relationship was often the center of attention. Maddie, who was only 8 when she first appeared on the show, quickly earned a reputation as one of the top dancers. It was pretty clear that she had a passion for dance. Maddie was a standout performer on the show, and she was the clear favorite of Abby, her teacher. Abby was fond of calling Maddie her go-to girl and consistently relied on her to win competitions and lead the group dances.
Hip, hip. Why the tears?
Because my stomach started.
See that picture? You have to worry about the win. Got it? No mishaps.
She would constantly compare the other girls to Maddie, and this caused tension amongst Maddie, the other dancers, and their moms.
You know what? Those kids that have perfect runs and win everything with their kids, where are they now? She screwed up just like everybody else. But you know what? Maybe they won't all be vultures and be after her all the time now.
I didn't see any tears from you, Abby, when my kid ran off the stage, okay? So point noted. It's a horrific. I know you don't care. That's my point.
Maddie even started getting bullied on and off of the show because of it. Melissa revealed that at one point, the bullying and the pressure from people online was so much that Maddie came to her one day and said, "Mom, people hate me." Maddie Ziegler herself even spoke out a few weeks ago about her experience on the show. She described the show as a toxic environment and expressed her decision to distance herself from her former dance teacher, Abby.
If it was so toxic, why did you keep doing it?
But Abby has come out to defend the show and her coaching style while responding to Maddie's claims. Abby said that she was saddened when Maddie left the show and that she felt guilty for a long time. However, she also mentioned that she understood Maddie's decision to leave and expressed that she was at peace with their complicated relationship.
Maddie wanted to win. She wanted to be the best. She was a perfectionist. Now the whole world knows her name. From my studio, of course, the ALDC, as well as a little TV show called Dance Moms. I thought she wanted to be there. If she said, "I don't want to go, I'm not going," kicking and screaming, stomping her feet, I'm sure her mother wouldn't have brought her, or she would have come and talked to me about it. She never did that.
Recently, Melissa had a meeting with some fans on Zoom, and she recounted some memorable moments about her Dance Moms experience. Melissa revealed that during the show's second season, Chloe crawled into the production office on her hands and knees and took one of the producer's papers. The paper listed in detail exactly what the producers wanted to happen for a specific episode. Chloe also came out exposing the show and its producers. She revealed that they had to wear mics for like 12 hours each day, and the producers were secretly hearing everything they were saying, even personal conversations with friends and family. Once the producers had info, they began making up multiple storylines for each episode. These storylines were basically whatever the producers wanted to happen on each episode, so they manipulated the cast and edited the show to get the results that they wanted, leading to non-stop drama. Can you believe that? Like, in the early seasons, Maddie would consistently claim that she was the best dancer on the show. This rubbed some Dance Moms viewers the wrong way. Maddie reportedly cried after seeing herself on the first episode of the show, and she was like, "Wait, people think I'm a brat, but I'm just a kid."
All right, take care. You're being a brat. Don't even, no, walk away from me.
Please, I want to organize.
Get back here right now. Get back there. Now, get back here. Madison, get back here. Your phone is going away.
As we now know, the producers baited Maddie to say certain things on camera. She was young and had no knowledge of TV, and she just did what she was told, not realizing that she was being manipulated. The show even made it seem like it was all about Maddie and that her sister Mackenzie was being ignored and pushed to the side, but their mom said in reality that isn't true.
Kenzie got so much more attention because she was smaller, but the show made it seem like Maddie was my whole world. And it's not the truth. I never favored Maddie, as much as all of you people want to think that.
What's even more shocking is that when the moms were getting along behind the cameras, the producers would come and outright tell them to start a fight or they weren't even going to eat dinner. Talk about toxic.
Yes, that was their job. They loved fights, loved it, loved it, loved it. They actually even would say to us, when we were upstairs watching the dance, they would say, "Moms, we need a fight or you're not gonna go eat dinner." So we're like, okay, let's fight. So we would fight, and then we'd all go, okay, where are we going to dinner?
Despite all of that, Melissa says that Dance Moms actually helped make her girls into the strong people they are today. It helped them grow their talents and discover what they liked, but she had to end their time on the show because the drama was becoming too much and it was holding them back. Maddie and Mackenzie told their mom they didn't want to do the show anymore. And when her kids weren't happy anymore, Melissa said she didn't care about anything else. Maddie couldn't even do anything else because of her contract with Dance Moms. Imagine doing almost 30 episodes a season. That's like a full-time job for a kid. No wonder Maddie's memory of her time on the show isn't nice. However, Melissa said that she does regret not standing up for her girls more.
I wish I would have spoke up and stuck up for my kids, but I didn't because they begged me not to, like literally. I mean, my kids would be on their hands and say, "Please, Mom, just don't say anything, just keep your mouth closed." And I mean, sad to think of their little minds back then.
She also said she doesn't think that type of show would be made today because every day on the show was a roller coaster of stress and anxiety. They never knew what was going to happen each day when they turned up to shoot the show.
We never knew what was going to happen. You know, it was so funny because Jill and I always said we would have like, you know, when you have like a bad belly, we'd go to bed with like a bad belly, never knowing what it was going to be like the next day. There were some things, of course, to expect: fighting, arguing, Abby screaming. But I think that was the hardest part, like the anxiety. And I think about it now, how the moms felt. How do you think a kid felt? We would never, ever be able to film a show like that today.
But soon there was hope when Sia came knocking, wanting to work with Maddie. Sia even helped Melissa get Maddie and Mackenzie out of their contract with Dance Moms and start a new chapter of their lives.
Newsflash, the kids, the original cast, never had a contract. The moms had a contract, but the kids, well, nobody wanted to pay the money and go through the process, so they were just kind of there on.
Since leaving the show, Melissa has dedicated all of her time and energy to her daughters. Maddie in particular has developed a passion for acting, and she has appeared in movies and TV shows such as The Book of Henry, Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn.
Hey guys, it's Lizzie from Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, and we are currently shooting an episode with the fabulous Maddie Ziggler and her sister Mackenzie. Hi guys. You're odd. Odd? I'm not odd. I'm audacious.
Maddie and Mackenzie now have a large following on social media where they share glimpses of their lives. In 2017, Maddie released her memoir, The Maddie Diaries, which dives deeper into her life, career, and experiences on Dance Moms. While Melissa and her daughters' journey from Dance Moms to becoming successful dancers, actresses, and influencers have been remarkable, their time on the show was not without its challenges. Their talent, determination, and resilience have allowed them to thrive in the entertainment industry. What do you guys think about Melissa's revelation about Dance Moms? Is it right how the children are treated in the entertainment industry? Let me know in the comments down below. Till next time, bye loves!